What's going on, guys? It's Jake Camaro, and first of all, Happy New Year and Happy Holidays to everybody. I have not posted a video in a couple of weeks because I've been really sick. Actually, 2 days before I got off for winter break, um, I came down with a really bad cold, a really bad sore throat. I sounded terrible, and I even had a little bit of a temperature. So I missed the last 2 days of school before winter break started. And then for about a week or so into winter break, I just sounded terrible. And not until a couple days ago that my voice kind of came back to normal. So that's why I haven't posted a video, because I just don't really think you guys would want to hear me like it was just not good. I just did not sound very good. I want my videos to be as high quality as possible. Um, my New Year's resolution is to post more videos because I know I've not been posting that much content lately. I really need to try to do better. I'm hoping to save up for an iMac next summer and hopefully have it by this time next year. Um, and then I'll be able to put up videos a lot more frequently because it'll be a lot easier to record. I'll have my capture card right there. Rendering will be a lot faster. Probably the quality of the video will be better because I'm planning on getting a 1080p capture card once I have a better computer. Because right now I have a 1080p TV and I can record 1080p video if I wanted to, like just buy another capture card and use that. But I really don't want to, because then it would just take so much longer to render on my computer that there wouldn't really be much of a point to it. Considering that the Xbox 360 only natively renders in 720p, 1080p wouldn't really be that much of a difference, and just it would take a lot longer to render. So the video I'm going to be doing right now is my initial thoughts of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which was released November 13th, 2012, and was developed by Treyarch, published by Activision, of course, and it was released for the PC, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and then there was a version for the Wii available at that system's launch. So, Call of Duty. This is a series that really comes out once every year, and it gets a lot of hate, but it's super popular. And really, anyone who has an Xbox either owns Call of Duty or has played it or something like that. And it's just a super popular FPS game. So, for Black Ops 2, after Modern Warfare 3, which was developed by not Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Treyarch took the reins once again, and this is the sequel to 2010's Black Ops. And although it's called Black Ops 2, there's not really much of a similarity to the original Black Ops, as the original was set in kind of Vietnam time, Cold War era. This one is actually the first Call of Duty set in the future, 2025. And it's a little weird how they kind of just skipped over like the modern time, and they still maintained like the Black Ops namesake. I've played the campaign, and some of the characters return, but I don't really think that the name. I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't seem like a sequel to me, since a lot of stuff is very different. So what I do with most like first-person shooters or games that have like different segments is I kind of just like break it up into the different like areas. And this time I'm going to be doing the campaign, the multiplayer, and finally zombies. So the campaign, first of all, I really enjoyed it. Although Call of Duty campaigns aren't played by a ton of people, most people just come and stay for the multiplayer and zombies, of course, in the Treyarch games. But I really enjoyed the campaign. I think that it was very different than past Call of Duties, because you could actually kind of choose your own like storyline now. Like it's not like an RPG or anything like that, where it's extremely different per person. But some areas in the campaign you can make decisions, like to kill this person or to save this person or stuff like that. So each ending is different for everybody, but it isn't like it's kind. So the way the endings play out is that there's different cutscenes, and then they come in different orders or different cutscenes based on what tasks you've completed. So some cutscenes will be the same, some will be different, some will be there at different times. So it's not a completely different ending, but there's definitely quite a few different combinations and stuff like that. So it doesn't take very long. I got it done in about 4 to 5 hours. Of course, you got all the difficulties: hardened. Well, let's do it in order: recruit, regular, hardened, and veteran. Um, Difficulty, one one thing that's a little different is that you can actually kind of customize your own class before you start each mission. So you go into a screen, you can choose like your gun, your attachments, what your secondary is, camos, grenades, no perks of course, because this is not multiplayer. And then it changes based on if you're playing in the like older segments where you're playing as like Woods and Mason and those people from the older games, or you're playing as their sons in the modern day. Well, not really modern, like future, and then you choose future guns based on there. So actually, a lot of the guns from the original Black Ops returns in the campaign. You got like the Galil, the AK-47, stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So the campaign, it's a good campaign. Of course, if you're gonna buy a Call of Duty for the campaign, I wouldn't. The campaign isn't that long. It's not super in depth. Like I don't think it's not worth $60. But if you're coming for the campaign and the multiplayer, I would definitely recommend it. So let's get into the multiplayer. And with multiplayer, let's talk about graphics. Now the graphics in Call of Duty have always been not as good as some other games on the Xbox because they're trying to maintain that 60 frames per second. And the graphics in Black Ops are pretty much the same as the last one. I think it's a little bit more colorful than Modern Warfare 3, but really, the game looks pretty much the same. Of course, you got like different elements. Like all the guns are more futuristic, so you're not seeing like any repeats really. Pretty much every single gun is like a futuristic version of itself. A couple of them are sort of available today, but most of them have been given like this futuristic look. The attachments are futuristic, so you got a lot of new ones like the target finder, or so basically like it's a holographic sight. There, when you aim down sights, it completely covers up your screen, so it's not like you can see things on either side like you can when you're aiming down with, say, a red dot sight. But the objects, like the enemies, appear as like they have like squares, red squares over them, and it makes it easier to aim. So you have some cool futuristic attachments. The created class system is mostly like what was in the original Black Ops. One thing that did not actually return was the reticle editor. So although you can change your emblem, not emblem, reticle, like you could in the original Black Ops, you can't like choose your color, and there's not as much customization in it. Which, although it's not huge, I definitely don't understand why they took that out because I really enjoyed that, having your own like custom reticle. You can still do that in this, but it's just not as special. The color's already set for you, and there's not really a ton of them. The emblem editor is back again, and it's definitely a lot more robust. Now you don't have to like unlock each individual emblem, like not emblem, like shape or whatever. So it's a little bit you can make better emblems a lot faster because before you had to like choose each like slot, and of course it took a while before you could get like your awesome emblem. But now it's available for everybody, and it's just pretty good. Of course, you have to be pretty good to create really good ones, but if you have the talent, the materials are definitely there to make some pretty cool works of art. I've seen a lot of really cool ones lately. The perks are quite a bit different than in like Modern Warfare 3. Sleight of hand or pretty much any gun-related perk is gone. So of course you still got like the speed reload, like dual mags and stuff like that, but there's no there's no like gun-related perks like sleight of hand and quite a few other ones. So they're all person-related. So there's still quite a few of them, but it's definitely weird not to have quite a couple of them not there. I did split this this video into two gameplays. In this beginning right now, I'm just showing Ryan my golden gun because this is when I got my golden PDW 57, so that's why I like look at him for like 10 seconds. But anyway, but the one big difference in multiplayer is the pick 10 system. So in past Call of Duties with their created class, you pretty much choose your attachments, your weapons, your perks, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So you get like your one weapon, one or two attachments based on if you get like bling or different weapon proficiencies like in Modern Warfare 3. And then you can choose like a secondary, maybe an attachment for that, and that's all there is to it. You have your three perks, your tactical, your lethal, and all the classes are pretty much the same, but in Black Ops they made it quite a bit differently. So the way you unlock weapons is through like tokens. So every time you rank up, you get one token, and you unlock that weapon for the prestige. And then when you prestige, of course, you get rid of all of it. One interesting thing to note is that when you prestige, you do have to unlock your weapon again, and you can get like a permanent unlock when you prestige, but you do not lose your camo. So it's definitely a little bit harder to unlock a golden camo this time, and there's even a diamond camo, but you don't lose it. So after you unlock your weapon, you can put it into your create a class, and each thing, like weapon, perk, or attachment, is 1 point, and you can have up to 10 of those. So if you want to have like every single perk in the game, well, you can have up to 6 of them, and then just one knife, like no weapon or anything, you can do that. There are special, like you need to get like one other thing before you can equip like another attachment. So like it's like a wild card. So you put an attachment on there, but then to put another one on, it takes 2 points. Same with the perks. But it's definitely a little bit more different, and you can choose your own special loadout. So if you don't use the sidearm at all, and you just want to have a really decked out primary or a lot more perks, you can do that. So all in all, multiplayer is quite good. I really enjoyed it. It's just the Call of Duty that you love, very addicting, and everybody knows you're going to put a lot of time into it. One thing before I get on to zombies is that all of the like things that you want, like the prestige tokens, are pretty much gone. So all the player loyalty rewards from like Modern Warfare 3, like if you prestiged in any past Call of Duties, that's completely gone. Pretty much once you prestige, you get a token to unlock like a weapon permanently. That you can like reset all your points, like unlock tokens, like not prestige tokens, but unlock tokens that you get every time you rank up. With that. And that's pretty much it. There's not as much stuff to do with the token that you get when you prestige. So finally, zombies. Now zombies, everybody knows, is a very special part of Treyarch Call of Duties. It's never in the Infinity Ward Call of Duties, and it's very addicting. So for zombies in Black Ops 2, Treyarch made it a little bit differently. So now instead of like a single map, you know, where you go around, you unlock doors and such, now there's Transit. Now Transit is kind of an open world type zombie survival game. So you spawn in one area, this little like bus depot, and then a couple rounds later you can get onto this bus that will travel to each of a handful of locations. Like you got first you got the bus station, then you got the diner, the farm, the power station, then the town, then you go back to the bus station, and it keeps going in a circle. It honks before you leave, so it's like a timer. You can stay at each location, or you could just stay there. And then there's fog that connects each like little map. So you can run there without a bus, but there's like things like get on your heads and you have to knife them off and stuff. But except for that, it's pretty much the same zombies that you know and love. You can get your weapons off the wall or through the boxes, like surprise boxes or whatever they're called, random boxes, or I literally cannot remember the name right now. But anyway, and then you can get your like Juggernog and such, your perks. And then you can have up to 8 people, but not in the actual Transit game mode. They have to be in like this game called Grief, where you have like a team, 2 teams, up to 4 on each team, so a total of 8. So you can have 8 people in zombies, but it's not like the actual survival. And you like kind of verse each other, so you don't like shoot each other, but you're trying to see who can survive the longest. Which is pretty cool, but mostly me and my friends just try to work together because we just want to play 8 players total, and I don't understand why Treyarch didn't put that into the normal Transit game mode. So zombies is good. I purchased my season pass, so I'll hope to put up some gameplay and stuff of DLCs when they come out. So that's pretty much the end of this video. Who should buy this? Pretty much if you have an Xbox, if your parents let you get M-rated games, get Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's a great game, and although there's some haters of it, it's all around a great shooter. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.